what exactly is the rule of 72. So if you do a bit of googling, you'll understand the rule of 72 is number of periods required to double an investment's value. Rather, I would say if you divide 72 by the interest rate as percentage, you get the number of periods: year, month, week, days, dependent upon what is your period definition. So if let's say your interest rate is 6% and your period is years, then 72 by 6, it will be 12. So 12 years will double your investment. So let's test this rule of 72 using Google spreadsheets. So what I've done is I have given the interest rate from 0.1% till 100%, and I have tried to understand what could be the doubling period if I go by the rule of 72, and what could be the doubling period if I calculate the actuals. Now, how do you calculate the actuals? So over here I have given a description of the formula. Let's say your interest is small r, so 1 plus r to the power n is equal to 2, and you need to find out this n guy over here. So take log on both the sides, you will get n log 1 plus r is log 2, which means n is equal to log 2 upon log 1 plus r. So if you know what is your r, interest rate, you can put it over here and get the number of periods, which is years, weeks or months, to double your investment. So I have just used that formula over here, you can see, and you can pretty much see that the error is very less for interest rates which are reasonable. So when I say reasonable, what I mean is if you increase your interest rate from 0.1 to maybe 20 to 25%, you will not get a high error percentage. The error percentage is controlled under 10%, and even then, if you look at the graph over here, if you are around 8% interest rate, your error is almost zero. So you have no error. You calculate by rule of 72 or you calculate by the actual formula. So the rule of 72 is really applicable for interest rates which are close to 8%, which makes perfect sense because a lot of investments have this amount of interest rate. Because even let's say you're investing in stock market, derivatives, fixed income and whatnot, your average interest rate could be around 8%, depending upon which geography you're investing and which currency you're investing in. Let's say even you're a very prolific investor and you have a high interest rate of 20% or 25%. So I have made a graph here also which contains higher interest rates as well. So the x-axis over here is the interest rate in both the charts, and the y-axis is error percentage. So you see the error percentage of 10% is what I feel is a lot of error. But if I just try to put a cutoff at 10% error, I see that even a 25% of interest rate is good enough. It will not give you a lot of error, right, compared to your actual formula. So you can use your actual formula or rule of 72 to drive your back of the envelope calculations when your interest rate is under 20%. And if you are in an examination, do not use rule of 72 always. Try to use rule of 72 always when the interest rate is around 8%. So that is a message which I wanted to tell you in this video. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up, and if you want videos on finance, economics, data science, maths and any kind of knowledge, do subscribe.